Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to go over a problem that requires you to know both special right triangle properties. If you need help with other problems like that, check out the description right below and I provided links and videos for you. This is probably the one that will show up on the test, so let's get to it. We have no time to waste. I provided you the two relationships for 30, 60, 90 and 45, 45, 90 there. You're going to have to memorize that on your own. And if I were to attack this problem, I colored it into two colors just to explain it better, and I will tackle it piece by piece. We're going to start with the one in pink. Any 30, 60, 90 triangle or 45, 45, 90, my very first concern is to label that triangle. Just pretend that Y and Z was not there. This picture right here tells you that the one across the 30-degree angle is X. So whatever across 30, I'm going to label it X. And again, pretend that Y wasn't there. The one across 60 is X root 3. So that would be this line segment right here. X root 3. And the hypotenuse is twice as X. We can label that as 2X. Look for any information with a provided number like this one, 18. And this one's labeled twice. It's 18 and X root 3. From there, we can set up an equation to help us find X. And that's set up like this. 18 equals X root 3. That will get me X, and all I have to do is get it by itself. This is just a simple equation. To get X by itself, that is being multiplied by root 3. So we got to divide by root 3 on both sides. That will cancel that out, and I'm left with X equals 18 over root 3. Anything with a root at the bottom is considered not simplified, and it's really easy to get rid of that. All you have to do is multiply the top and bottom, numerator and denominator, by the same square root, root 3. Because if you have the same square root right here, that will cancel out the square root. So root 3 times root 3 is just a 3, and the top is 18 root 3. Simplify further because 18 over 3 equals 6 root 3. Now I got my X. That will get this part right here. We know that part now. 2X, I just have to double that value. And I can substitute X as 6 root 3. 2 times 6 root 3 is just 12 root 3. Just multiply the whole numbers, and that will represent 2X. 2X is this part, which is Z. So now I know Z, my final answer, equals 12 root 3. And we labeled Y as X. So we know that Y equals whatever my X value is, 6 root 3. All that's left is the yellow triangle. And we're going to do the same thing as we did with the pink one. That one is a 45, 45, 90 though. If you can't copy and paste like me, just redraw it. Look at the relationship up top, and we know the one across 45 is X. So that one's already labeled X, which is kind of nice. This one's X, and the hypotenuse is X root 2. Next step, just look for something that is labeled twice, like this hypotenuse right here. The hypotenuse was labeled with 18 in the beginning, and we also know that that is represented with X root 2. So similar to the one in pink, set up an equation, X root 2 equals 18, and solve for X. Divide by root 2 on both sides to get that by itself. You got X equals 18 root 2. We don't want that square root at the bottom, so to get rid of it, just multiply by the same square root on the top and bottom, and you got 18 root 2 on the top over square root of 2 times root 2 is just a 2. I can simplify further because 18 over 2, just divide the whole numbers, you get 9 root 2. That is what X represents. Just to sum up what we did, if you can, redraw the triangles and then label each side of the triangle, and you got to make sure that you know the relationships between those two special right triangles. If you like this video and it helped, throw me a like, a subscribe. I promise I'll help you with more math. But until then, I will see you on the next episode. Peace.